mwancho muligeli chetreta Ibere Amayia Chinsa Isano Ibere ngo kwarigania asemesa Amayia litukomanya yagendete gukorekana kurwa chinsemo na mono county chito Ibere chia kurwa orogongo rwetu rwagusi eyunyamira na kisi boigo tobeto gukomanya chingongo chinde chia kurwa isiku mwancho muligeli nabo kaenda kubwati Amayia asensemeli yo mtandao Facebook tubwati bune Soko TV na boigo genda asensemeli ya YouTube tubwati bune Soko TV elio nyale ko bakwemanya gati yabo no kuligeli yo murobelio uyogosira chiskuru ase county ya Nyamira ase kerengo ye bilionia ya mwenu gutakianda kiabekiru ensemo mugano ininko manyia so bwikirano ulieteriane Innocent Onyango Mulilito chaka norboti nagote bigoro ye bilionia mwenu gutakianda asaba bunge bakurwa ase chinsemo chiebunge yu yarase sechire ase county ya Nyamira asamalieto Moske Joash Nyamuko Moske Steven Mugaka Clive Gesairo na Patrick Osero amono mutineli bwa basubati Moske Jerusha Mumanyi bakolire taro asensemo ye bunge ya West Mugirango nelia ya North Mugirango elio koroto tachisemi cyogosirwa ase umurobelio bwoko bwaterana nense yako wait chiskuru emeronge 5 nemo na isano isato nigo ichira se county ya Nyamira nigo chigosirwa kubwaterana n'umurobelio yo bwakora magendo inse yo murobelio yo kubwaterana bwekerengo ye bilionia yamwe n'ugutakianda chiskuru echo chairwe chi computer na kolende abachumbabu nigo barorekanire kerababwatetale yo kutwara maboli ya mange ase chiri chitarachakia mirobeli yabo yo bwagachi na bakora magendero
ya Kuwait unatumanya the project ya anste mapema sana ekaba launched the president about 2-3 years ago so lero wetera sabara ya Nyamira bonspi tuwaru mukutana ne minister to make a decision to each ase ground elinde total de chiskuru chiri chiwende ko benefit chions p ase county ya Nyamira elinde to manyana problems kichiroro to maintain about 6 of them out of 21 lots chiabere chiakolirwe so that ko anda toligereri to manye problem eroro to sange basketball bagwenda okora contract sechi to sange chi management chi skuru elinde to manye exactly problems kichiroro
chi project echairire nto ko bane bintu biko ba launched byatikeruchira otora abuna abajumbe asobwamo kororanga chi project cha Nyamira nchibaza ko ikana another election cycle nchira era egendre ko bimigana ya bire myaka ya maiga tutegete bintu by January next year all these contractors barure site abana baito banyodirawo
binga inche ku West Mugirango chi project chiana chikuwa mete egesieri e project ire Bomondo e project ire Nyagachi na Mongolis abantu batenrete Ministry of Education ekero chitende chiare koenana mangana inotari yonse ego there is no way mwara gotochorera contractor chitaiyo chitareport ti site and that is why ngwakira jumbe ba minto Banyamira ngambu ya mono on this one gotogotara amo to make sure ngachibes chia Banyamira chia soire
lakini ntore no bumaene na tuachira rero ti contractor chiri chiankire go che site chionsi pito tate chimunyokigwe muna intwa banyene Nyamira ntogwancha kora abantu baito bago chandeka na boigo ministry to ko yakira biamono asengencho yaigwete biriro byaito muna Banyamira bachira iga they will take a report and we know kiregento ngecheke babia ekero tokorike report
so ndio tumekuja kufuatilia na watu wa serikali watu ya ministry tukienda kwa ground wao wenyewe ndio watadecide kwa sababu kuna wale wenyewe wameperform kama kwangu kuna contractor wamefanya menyenya 90% maanga 90% kuna Gesebei is at 0 contractor alikuja na akahama
toeta ine mna bajumbe ntuna bajumbe toro tokorera abantu ase siasa era na baturaetana lakini ase mirimo y'abantu ntogwetana tore tayari ko deriva for the people of Nyamira
contract ya bwate two parts ya infrastructure the and buildings and equipment the furniture era very surprising mumanyarero nga part 1 mbara ikanyo 20% 30% lakini furniture ya very delivered 100% yani birogo computers biaretiro
bitabuga disibiko
nanyene kirasi kitaragacho that tells you about the contracting nature and the problems tobugate ekare ikiramangana ten
tokogenda busio mwancho muligeli muraibu enso Moske Dr. William Ruto niga egerera mu nchuli ya serikali ya yakolera sector yobochenu asate bire buna maunchuri yayo ni garengeti kolento bokoreri buya ase sector yo chenu mense maunchuri yayo nigo nabo anyare ko bagakoreta kweburungania korwa asaba Kenya bande.
We did undertake to the country that we were going to, in fact, my commitment was to reform the National Health Insurance Fund. But when we went through the motions, it became impossible to reform it. So we had to re-engineer it altogether. So we had to replace the law. And because we had tried that so many times, we tried it with my predecessor, it didn't work. So this time round, we decided to overhaul, actually, to change the whole setup. We replaced the NHIF law with 5 pieces of legislation. And today, Kenyans that are registered on the SHA portal are 29.3 million, up from just under 8 million under the National Hospital Insurance Fund. Again, I want to commend many development partners that have come through to support our health program. The latest being the United States that signed with us a health program that will avail over the next 5 years about 200 billion Kenya shillings, and all the other friends that have also supported our health, especially social protection and many other spaces.
Mwanchumurigari tutigarite ase obukoreri bwa serikali umonogeri bwa serikali igatabira murai bwense ya Kenya muske Dr. William Ruto nigakora emirime menge eliokwane kense ya Kenya yakinire goika birengo binde byamagendera aya niga yakwanire ase obisi aya litukolia lero mambyo mwanchumurigari.
The government is extremely committed to the NADCO report, and that is why we have actually come up with various means to implement it. The 5-member committee is already on course. We had a very good meeting and a very good briefing with all of the PSs last week on Wednesday, and we have taken 3 main ways of implementing the NADCO report. Number 1 is that we have developed templates for each of the 54 state departments on their mandate. That is extremely important. On their mandate, we have actually implemented that, so that every principal secretary who is in charge of a state department knows what they are supposed to do, like the reduction of the cost of living and what have you. Number 2, we have also taken the legislative angle, whereby 16 bills are already at various stages in Parliament, both the National Assembly and the Senate, to ensure to these broad-based government that we are actually very serious in terms of implementing what we have agreed. And the third route is a constitutional amendment and the referendum question, because we will end up having a referendum based on 2 of the 10 points agenda. 8 can be done administratively, but 2 require referendum. And therefore, we need to be guided by Chapter 16, Article 255, 56, and 57 of the Constitution of Kenya, because it affects the structure of the executive and also even how Parliament functions. And so therefore, anyone out there who is saying that we are not committed to the NADCO report is really not serious. Somebody who is seeking out for themselves, and yet we ourselves are fully and firmly committed under the leadership of His Excellency President William.
Tokande bose county ya Nairobi nigo yegendete gukora emirobiri yogo cheno mucyo monene Nairobi ne chinsemo chieta inaine asabone ubi ego sangererigwa elio irachigokonya asokoros chinguru cyomuriro n'ubuyo korengana n'umuwaziri w'ebintu bitwetana inase county ya Nairobi Musubati Morini Njeri urubiriyo yo nigo ore ubwo kubwaterana n'ikyombe ky'abasai kya Green Army abo aseba gukora emirimo yobo cheno kiralituko imeyo mucyo Nairobi.
We are in the process of upscaling our waste management solutions and systems for this city. In the coming month or 2, we are now going to be onboarding a system, an integrated system for solid waste, which will be seen where we are going to have material recovery facilities being set up that are going to enhance our circular economy approaches, whereby waste management now will be a thing that is going to be conducted together with the stakeholders, together with members of the public, together with all our partners coming on board to support us in terms of just making sure that all the waste that we generate as a city is collected.
Sisi wenyewe kama wananchi, wafanyabiashara, mahali yote huko, unaweza husika ku make sure ya kwamba CBD is clean. Yes. Wale ambaye mnakunywa soda, mnakula mahidi, mnatoa maswiti, vitu kama hizo, maji unakunywa, unatupa chupa kwa barabara, tunakwambia leo si lazima ufanye hivyo. Tuko na dustbins zimekuwa kila mahali.
Muchumuli utoka ndabusiumu waziri w'obuchenu Muske Aden Duale wanekeria serikali yabekire chibesa ilio gusira abakenya bakirwe n'umuchando bw'inchara chinsemo oimeyense Duale usabira abakenya bwokorwa okuya na ya serikali chichi county kubwatira ne serikali yenene ilio korwania inchara na umurakera igaya kwaniraya ensemo ya Tanarifa.
My colleague the minister in charge and the PSS in charge going round the country to make sure that government, national government intervention, we will upscale it, we will raise it with the government, but we also want to ask our county governments, development partners, philanthropists, private companies, all of us to join hands to make sure that no Kenyan is lost because of the current drought.
Bungo Mumias East Muske Peter Kale kwa Salasia oraire abarayibande kubakubwataniwa ya DC DAP Kenya mwanchumulingo sabo kwabera kiyama kya DAP Kenya ekiyokoragwa no Muske Eugene Wamaro kumusaba urwa elietaliaye buna umurwaneli bwo lige kirgo kiburayi bwense bosio bobo choli bo mwaka bw'ikiri Ibere 2022.
Tembea umalize maneno ya hapa, uanze kutembea huko nje. Kwa sababu usipotembea, party leader usipotembea nitatembea. Party leader umesikia? Usipotembea utafanya nini? So please, party leader please, tafadhali. Unajua? Usipotembea, hii Kenya mimi iko kama kavile jinaweza tembea yote. Sasa nataka when you umeleta changes in the leader in the party and you have stabilized the party, start to move. Alafu sisi tutakuunga mkono tukienda mbele.
Kwa hivyo nataka kuhakikishia nyinyi ya kwamba hiki chama kitaondoka kutafuta wafuasi kutoka jamii zote za hapa Trans Nzoia. Na mimi naomba nyinyi muangalie sasa chama cha DAP, kwa sababu sisi pia tunatafuta kwenda kule juu kwa mesa. Lazima pia sisi tuwe na wafuasi kutoka jamii zingine. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo?
Murai bw'ekyama gya Chadema Muske Tundu Antifas Lisu oikiwe bosi bw'ekegambiro kenegense ya Tanzania. Lisu akobwataniwa n'amamochama nene yokogosera lyo mulembe bw'ense iyo nigaikiwe bosi bw'ekegambiro nakororekana kubachengera babwatani bae asibatenenire amonere. Ili tokogenda kwikasense ya Portugal Jose Antonio Seguro w'ekyama gya Socialist ocholirikoba murayi bwense ya Portugal kubwaterana kubatekana no bochori obone bwenseyo ose huyu okabera umwaziri ase serikali niga abwiro bochori obu ase chikura 95 asemia asobochori bu mwirore gati yaye na Andrea Ventura osio bu koira abisi yose niga aragambe ase emiaka 5. Njumulili wikirabwo nongo ikira mweri wa Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere chika Chinsa 14 numanyi wa yagendete gukorekana semegano ya itegendete gusangirirwa nabaliki baitokurwa Chinsemo ao elio nyarakoba gukomanyanga kyumugusyo ito agendete gukora ase Chinsemo ao chingurukwa Innocent Onyango.
Eye Nensoko TV, uboroso bw'umugusi.